Hey Ish, good to talk to you again. Tell me what's been your first impressions of Jerome Tang now that you've gotten to know him and practice under him a little bit.
I mean, like they say, your first impression is was really important. And my impression of him and the whole coaching staff has been nothing short but amazing. Um, from the minute they got here and the minute they spoke to me and Keith and told us about what they're looking forward to and what they're trying to do with the program and how they feel about us, they've been nothing short of showing us love and just telling us how much they value us and how much they appreciate what me and Keith are trying to do with K-State basketball.
What's been the strangest thing about only having two guys around the complex every day?
I mean, the gym is a little more empty than it is, but me and Keith are always in the gym, so we're used to being there by ourselves a lot. So I wouldn't say it's strange, but it's not many people to talk to other than ourselves and the coaching staff. So that's probably what I would say.
I know college basketball is kind of entering some weird times right now, but did you ever imagine you'd be here right now trying to help rebuild a team with the new coaching staff?
It's not. If anyone's familiar with my situation and how I've my college career in terms of like that, so it's nothing new to me being with a new coaching staff. So for myself, I just try and look at myself and try and evaluate what I could do to make the most out of any situation I'm given. And I feel like I'm optimistic about what the future holds, especially because it's me and Marquise that decided to stay, and that's my brother. And I feel like with us two and the people they're trying to bring in, I know I have faith in myself and what I can do and what I'm trying to do next year, and I have faith in Marquise, and then I have faith in the coaching staff. So it's really optimistic.
All right, Ishay, thanks a bunch and enjoy your time at home.
Appreciate it.
Next question to Glenn.
Yes, can you just kind of tell us what it means to you that Tang decided that you were one of just two guys on last year's roster that he wanted to keep in Manhattan?
It means a lot because of where he came from and the pedigree that he has in terms of the players he's coached and obviously the program he's been a part of. So he's not just gonna tell someone that he wants them to stay just for the hell of it. Clearly, it's a reason he wanted me and Marquise to stay. If not, we wouldn't have probably been here. So, it shows that he sees something in the both of us and he sees
And you mentioned that you and Marquise have spent a lot of time where it's just you guys and just the coaches in the gym. Have you guys gotten pretty tight throughout this offseason?
Me and Marquise, it's crazy. Like, it's almost like every other day where me and Marquise find an old picture or old video of us in the same course. So me and Marquise have a long history already. So we were already pretty close. And then the coaching staff is, every day we both go up there and say something to the coaches and see what they're doing. And it's always, laughs and just love. So it's been great for both of us.
Do you have any interesting or funny stories about Jerome Tang that you want to share with us?
I don't know if it's a funny story, but there was a car that I kept seeing at ICE. And I didn't know whose car that was, but it was like a BMW, and I kept seeing him like, well, that car's fire. And then one day I seen Coach pull up, and I said, nah, Coach, that new contract got you acting different. You got hit a new car and all of that. So that was pretty smooth. Car's fire.
Go ahead, Artie.
Yeah, Ish, you talked about just the two of you in practice and everything. How different has that been, and what were you guys able to do when you don't have a full team around to?
In a way, it also benefits me and Marquise greatly because all the focus and attention, other than recruiting new players, is on us in terms of our development and getting better and learning what we could do better for next season. So that's something I really appreciate and value because it's just more reps for me and more reps for Keith.
So were you guys able to scrimmage at all? Did you go to the rec or try to find pickup games? Or is it just
No,
strictly all fundamentals?
I haven't played any pickup yet since we played one time, I think, when people were still on the roster. But since then, I've just been working on my game. Been in the gym 3-4 times a day, just trying to work on my game and get better.
Thanks.
Go ahead, Michael.
Ish, what kind of triggered the late season transformation to your game to some extent? Where you seem more willing to go inside?
I wouldn't say it was more of a willingness. It was kind of, just I was willing to do whatever the coaching staff asked me. My role for the team kind of fluctuated throughout the season, and obviously because of circumstances, COVID, injuries, and stuff like that, we just had to make the most of what we had. So it was just a matter of, they decided that's what they thought was best for the team, and I bought into what they were trying to have us do, and I felt like, I was bought in the whole time, and I felt like going small helped us a lot, and I was just trying to do the best I can in the role that they wanted me to play.
And you feel like that has contributed to make you a more well-rounded player moving forward?
For sure, because I seen the importance of especially in the Big 12, how physical it is and stuff like that. Is having the body to be able to maintain and withstand all the big bodies and stuff like that, especially when they go small. So that's a big emphasis for this summer to have in the spring. That's just getting bigger, getting stronger, so that if there's a circumstance where we do go small again, that I'll be more ready for it. And then in terms of just the experience, there's nothing. The best teacher is experience. So playing those minutes and being in those situations taught me a lot, so that next year when I'm in Big 12 conference play and stuff like that, there's pretty much nothing I won't have seen already.
All right, thanks, Ish. Safe travels.
Appreciate it.
Go ahead, Ryan.
I'm sorry, I didn't have a question.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we'll just go to D. Scott to wrap things up.
Yeah, hey Ish. What is it about Coach Tang that lets you know that K-State is in good hands?
I mean, his track record speaks for itself. Obviously, his press conference, he wasn't putting on the act. What you guys saw at the press conference and all the coach he gives is really who he is. He's a great man, great person, great coach. He really has high character and a real value man, and he really cares about his players and wants to be nothing short but winning and winning a national championship.
How about just the buzz? I don't know how much you get out around Manhattan, but just what is kind of the fans' buzz right now surrounding the basketball program?
Oh man, it's been tremendous. When me and Keisha are walking around getting food and stuff like that, we get stopped all the time. They tell us how much they appreciate us too for staying, how excited they are for this season, how excited they are for Coach Tang and the whole coaching staff, and they just really appreciate and value what we're trying to do. And then, like on Twitter and stuff, when they see us trying to reach out to recruits and stuff like that, that's gone well with people as well. They really appreciate that. So it's been nothing but love.
How excited are you for the next couple months ahead?
I'm excited. Other than the season itself, I love the off season. I love working out. I love trying to get better and figure out what I could do for the next season to get better and work on my game. So I know Marquise is doing the same thing, and I'm just happy it's me and Marquise that are, trying to build things back up and elevate like Coach Tang said.
Thank you so much, man.
No problem.
Arnie, did you have something else or just have your hand raised?
Yeah. I just
Go
had
ahead.
one. Oh, yeah. Ish, I was just curious about the recruiting. It looks like you and Keith have both been really involved in that process and maybe taking an active role. How do you feel about that? And did you ever expect to be so involved that way, social media and just in general?
I mean, it's only so much a coaching staff can do when it comes to trying to get a whole new team in a way. So me and Marquise kind of took the initiative to start doing that. It wasn't like something they necessarily asked us to do on social media and stuff like that, but they definitely, told us, if there's any players we have in mind, feel free to reach out to them and let them know what we think. And then also any recruits that they had, they've spoken to me and Marquise about, let us know what you think about these people as well. So it's definitely something that I've appreciated, and me and Marquise kind of took initiative and just trying to, use our platforms to see what we could do.